Good evening from Houston, Texas. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, this city home to the eighth wonder of the world, the Astrodome. We'll see on the floor who stands out tonight.
I don't know about that, Ed. I may have to disagree with you on that. The eighth wonder of the world is the Red Rowdies. Let's get loud. Let's represent. Houston Rockets, what time is it?
They are certainly impressive. Let's do this in Houston. The Houston Rockets control the opening tip. Paul to Anthony. Jumper's good. New Orleans has it. Knocked loose. Rockets come up with it. Rockets retain it. Paul into the front court. 2-point advantage. Paul to Anthony. Throws it up. Flushes down the slam.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Big finish that time for Julius Randle.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Harden with it up top. Leads a bucket. Anthony. Anthony, a shot, no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play in him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Hayden to Julius Randle. Here comes the screen. Holiday to Julius Randle. Tucker with the rebound. Anthony goes to the right side. James Harden fires for two. Hayden into the front court. Down 4. Doesn't get the bounce.
That's how you do it. You stay in his pocket and you never give him any space at all. You make him smell you every single possession.
Anthony. Almost, but no good.
Yeah, if I'm the teammate of that guy that just got scored on, I'm telling him on my way back down the floor, look, I appreciate you being there, but I need you to really be there. I need you to be more engaged and give more effort on the defensive end. That's the only way we're going to win this game.
Curling inside, Harden over to the right side. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it. It's a 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
New Orleans will take it up. Holiday to Payton. Probing the defense. The shot by Payton won't fall. Paul into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Paul, pass down low to Carmelo. Straight on look. For 3, they dared him, and he burns them.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Whistle stops play. Timeout New Orleans, as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Holiday to Payton. To Holiday. Runner's good there.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you give poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
Anthony. Shot by Carmelo. No good. Holiday in possession. Margins 8. Inside, he scores.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Anthony, his first effort, off the mark. knocked loose. Rockets have the steal. So the Rockets with the lead after one at Toyota Center. Jay and I back with more of NBA Wednesday night on EA Sports after this. Second quarter set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Paul with it up top. The score 12-8. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Hayden with the basketball. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Hayden into the front court. 14-10 to score. Nothing going here on that drive. To Payton. Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Hayden. Holiday. Holiday with a shot that won't fall. Harden with the basketball. Leads forward to P.J. Tucker. Harden to Capella. Shot from the lane won't go.
Closing out or contesting his shot is a really bad idea because now the offense knows they can extend you away from the basket, and that's away from your original position as being a help defender.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Unable to connect on the free throw. Payton with the basketball. Now down 6. To Davis. Scores from the post.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
And now Houston has the basketball to Anthony. Tucker to Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Anthony to Harden. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. Sometimes it looks like he's not locked in, but think otherwise.
Let's be honest. Sometimes he is not locked in when the ball isn't in his hands. But do you need James Harden to be locked in 100% of the time? No, you need him to be locked in 95% when he has the ball in his hands. That's when something spectacular is going to happen offensively for your team.
Paul across the timeline. They lead it. 4-point game. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden just off the mark.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It's Rockets ball to Anthony.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Harden to Capella. Not that time, and not his shot. Trying to cash in. He's looking for that touch. We've reached halftime in a 2-point game. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando as we go from Jay to Jalen. It's Jalen Rose with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Pelicans basketball. Holiday. Sizing up the defense. To Davis. Weighs his options. From the painted area, won't go down. Now Paul with the basketball. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Here comes the screen. Anthony to Capella. Oh, emphatic slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Payton into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Holiday to the basket, but his shot stays out. Paul into the front court. He'll run the offense. And the finish. Jay, Euro stepping for 2.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
New Orleans going to take it up. Payton to Holiday. From long range. Off the mark. Paul into the front court. Up 6. With another basket there. Jay, he's played for a number of teams in the Western Conference, no less. What do you make of Paul and his willingness to embrace a challenge?
Well, for the first 12 years of his career, he was ball dominant. The ball was forced to be in his hands every possession because nobody else, other than CP3, could make a play. Now there's a shared responsibility with the playmaking skills, and that only allows him to play looser, to play freer, to play more like he played in college, hunting his own shot and thinking pass second, score first.
Holiday controls the basketball. His guys trail by 10. Randall to Davis. Goes to the left side. Knocked loose. Payton. Rockets have it. And scores.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Changes coming from both sides right now. The screen sets him up for 2.
Drew Holiday really showed the world last year that he was special during that playoffs against the Golden State Warriors and Stephen Curry. He's battled through injury, some off-the-court adversity with his wife, but he's rebounded stronger than ever, averaging around 19 points a game last season, the highest of his 9-year career.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Payton. Rockets come up with it. Paul with it up top. They can get a 2-for-1 if they hurry. Almost, and he's not getting the call. Payton with the basketball. The deficit now up to 12.
Hey, good shot.
Houston takes over to Paul. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The Rockets with the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Paul across the timeline. His team leads it by 10. Paul to Harden. The pass set it all up.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Pelicans have the basketball. Payton to Julius Randle. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
And the finish off the nice step through.
There is no recovery, Ed, in particular if the defender does not stay on balance.
Holiday in possession. 14-point deficit. Holiday to Payton. Here comes the screen. Short jumper misses.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
To Capella. Tucker. Oh, it goes down. Yes, it's better to be lucky than good.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. It's Pelicans ball.
This is my man right here. Y'all get yours. I got ball.
Holiday. Defense making the ball carrier work. Can't connect. Shot was forced.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Davis and scores. Nice move, Jay.
And when we start talking about some of the top players in the game, can we talk about the guy that got first team All-NBA for the 3rd time in 4 years? Can we talk about the guy who was the 2nd leading scorer in the league last year with 28 points per night? Can we start mentioning AD's name with the best in the game starting now?
Substitution being made in this one. Tucker. Paul. They work it to Capella. Down low. To Paul. Has a chance. Short jumper off the mark. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Ed, all this talk I heard over the summer, what about CP3's hamstring? Will he be able to get back his first step? Will he still have it? There you go.
To Payton. Davis. To Holiday. To Davis. 4-3. And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for 2.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First try at the line, no good. Second and 3, got it. Off the mark, only makes 1 of 3. Anthony to P.J. Tucker. Paul. Inside, he scores.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
New Orleans has it. Holiday to Davis. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Payton, down low to Okafor. Okafor's shot misses. Harden in possession. His guys hold a commanding lead. Harden to Anthony. 5 seconds to shoot. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
And Melo will be the first one to tell you this. He's not ready to be a role player just yet. He can still put up points in bunches. Didn't shoot the ball that well last year. Averaged around 16 a game. The lowest total of his 15-year career.
Wow. Now the Rockets will use a timeout. High fives all around. This game is well in hand in the final minute. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. That misses with 2 seconds to go. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay